Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got Baltimore taking on Jacksonville. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Not every team has the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the
Man, we need to make a thing where when you type /live, it posts your stream link. That'd be so lit.
Especially if you're able to pass out a double team.
Let me know when it's done, Parker. Because I'm like subscribed all that to everybody, but sometimes I forget. It's like, is it YouTube? Is it Twitch? Or the fuck am I doing?
From 7, and he can't bank that one in. And here is Portis. In the corner, Irving with it. From outside, off the mark. Paul looking over the floor.
Parker, you need to make your back numbers just slightly smaller so they don't go into that little arc you got for some of the bigger numbers. Just like barely smaller. The editor is not true to life sometimes. You have to like look in game and then adjust, you know?
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for Baltimore.
Yeah, well, the editor, I'm telling you though, it's not perfect because like for our evergreen jerseys, you know how the numbers on the ball in the middle, when I center it like in the editor, even with the bigger numbers, it's like way off. Just kind of have to adjust.
That shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
It's the Jesters.
He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Warren on the wing. Left side, Davis shoots over Portis.
I'm rooting for Terry.
And that one hits back iron.
Let's go, Terry.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still
limit the turnovers.
His impact sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine.
Remember my fourth quarter last night, Parker? I looked like Baker Mayfield out there.
Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep.
Mike, if you're tuned, that was an insult to you.
Hero, no good.
Fuck Mikey.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Irving for 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Paul with the 3. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Kuzma with it. Now defended by Williamson. In the corner, Irving with it.
I probably didn't know like anyone on my team, probably, except Jokic maybe.
His first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
He's a dog.
Butler in the corner, trying to get open is Kuzma.
Well, staying with his man, Warren has the body to annoy shooters on the way up.
Paul is doubled. There's Hero with the 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter skill, but not who you want to leave open. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Bucket.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Paul. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Over in the corner, Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts it up from 17. Stolen by Ball. Kuzma outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And it's Warren with the ball for Baltimore. Paul with the 3.
This is some bad basketball that I'm watching right now.
Outside, Paul.
You gotta get your superstar Fred VanVleet out there.
In the corner, Irving with it.
This Paul's bum.
lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
In for Baltimore.
Kelly Oubre so dreamy, bro. I fuck him so hard.
In the first quarter. To the inside.
Bro, you know who it is. You don't need to ask, Parker. You know who the cutie is.
And he's got a smooth stroke.
In real life, bro, you know he's got like the Jerry curls and like the earrings and shit with the little cross on it. You know what I'm saying? And like a bunch of tattoos. He's always be posting his outfit on Instagram. You know the type. Definitely thinks a lot about how he looks.
Here's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw
Oh
it
yeah,
down.
hell yeah, bro. For twos only though, right? Oh hell yeah.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And Baltimore hits again from deep.
Very on brand.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that.
Fred Van Vliet.
That's a nice move.
Told you, bro. He's money.
Oubre outside.
Oreos go. Orioles go ahead. I'm hungry. Oreos.
And the rejection by Harrell. Stolen by Walker.
Look at that fucking Steve Nash escape.
Good for the
That was
basket.
beautiful, Parker.
Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right.
He doesn't have. He has Trae Young dribbling, though. But you could do the escape, yeah.
Be much debate there.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
You have a good team, Parker. You got some good defensive guys on your first unit.
Here's the 3.
You know, limit the superstars on the other team. I have to get Jokic more involved next time we play because your Ball and Butler handle my two-headed guard, you know, system quite well. I think I have a mismatch down low. I forget who your center is, but I feel like I win that matchup. Oh yeah, Chris Porter. Who the fuck is Chris Porter? Bobby Portis? Like, Chris Porter sounds like a college football player. I don't know. I think. Okay, so he's like a little skinny bitch. Like, Jokic should eat him for lunch if I just went to him every time.
Number of assists so far.
And you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3
My ISO drives was like working for the first half, and then I kind of, once you adjusted to it, I never counter adjusted.
Rebound by Harrell. Baltimore leading by 3. Hit by Harrell. Away. Back to Brunson. Baltimore moving that ball around. Pass to Van Vliet. 4 on the clock. Back to Williamson. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by Jacksonville.
It's a lot of passes to be making versus that Parker D.
And you look at where he started compared to where
Parker, what are you doing? You switching on real quick and then hitting square on the next guy up? Are you letting the AI do the interceptor? Predict the pass, switch on to the guy, and then run your route on him? Yeah. I kind of do a little bit of both.
That's a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe
piling on steals.
Partly because of him.
I'm telling you, Terry, he sucks at offense, so if you can not turn the ball over, you'll win.
Back to ball.
He's very good at defense.
In the corner, it's Oubre. From deep, Wood. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
Because
second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
If it's not like a catch and shoot 3 or a speed burst stop and pop, Parker has no clue how to score in this game. So just guard that 3-point line. You're good.
And yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And teams often try to slow down.
Oh, damn.
You locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
Little athleticism.
You want to trade me Kyrie for Drew Holiday?
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Well, how do you expect to get defensive players if you don't give up anything?
And no good that time. And Jacksonville the other way now. Oubre outside. Portis the screen. Stolen by Warren. And here we go. Williams.
I've seen you use Kyrie anyway. You just catch and shoot with him on the transition. One of you guys can do that.
Merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy. Wasn't letting that shot get off.
Paul for three.
The Lonzo pick was nice. I was going to choose him if you didn't pick him on that pick.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck
jealous.
here. It's just not his night.
I mean, you know who Lonzo Ball is, right? Like with LeVar Ball, his dad, and his brother LaMelo. You know who that is.
Hands it from downtown.
You were like memeing like as if you didn't know who he was in the draft.
Throughout his career, Kyrie has learned to be effective without the ball in his hand.
Banked in off the glass.
Well,
and Baltimore leads by 5.
How much fun is it to watch
yeah. So
this guy when he's
one of
on one
LaMelo
like
is a better like
off to a good start
ISO scorer, you know. But Lonzo's the full package. He's a playmaker. He plays D. He can score. You know. LaMelo's very one-dimensional. He breaks guys down and shoots threes, basically, you know. And he can do some jelly like layups, but he's not like an elite, you know, finisher. Lonzo's a better dunker, better passer, better defender. Like, you know, half the teams in the league would probably prefer one over the other, but they'd want LaMelo just for his trade cachet. He's younger and all that kind of stuff. But if you had a time machine, they're the same age, both coming in as rookies. Lonzo is very hyped, also. Second pick overall. Came into the league. To the Lakers. I've got a Lonzo jersey. I'm a big fan. I still think he's awesome, even though he's not on the Lakers.
Baltimore with the ball.
No turnovers, Terry. I'm telling you, you pull out the dub, bro.
Inside and stolen by Portis. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And the shot goes down.
Telling you, bro.
And awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And Paul with the block.
Hey, your players aren't the ones deciding to throw it straight at Parker, copy?
Using that wingspan.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum.
This guy's got Fred VanVleet on his bench talking about he needs depth.
But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part.
Got Montrez down low off the
What I'm
bench.
saying is,
Gucci.
it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
Terry.
Thank you for that portrait.
I swear, every time I tell him not to throw a pick, he throws a pick. So shit.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Yeah. So he's your oldest player, though, so you have a plan in place for him? I think he's, what, 33, maybe?
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Puts it up off the inbound.
I mean, there may be on a 2 or 3 year delay from football players for their shelf life, you know? But they're not getting hit, but basketball is really hard on your body from all the jumping and everything. It's kind of random, dude. Like, some guys hit a wall at like 27, 28. Some of them can last into their mid-30s. Usually the smaller guys last a little longer.
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got a time up.
Guys that don't rely on their athleticism. Early mid-30s, they're still going.
over Butler.
It's like football, though, you know. Most guys, late 20s, start to show signs.
And Portis throws it down.
You see right there, that is why
most guys' peaks are like around 28, 29.
Lonzo Ball has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Davis.
Like Kobe and LeBron, you know, they talk about their longevity. It's like mid-late 30s, you know. It's not like they're in their 40s like Tom Brady.
Jacksonville leads by 9. And we'll be back for the second half.
I think LeBron's what, 36?
On 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
Did your girlfriend make the logo, Parker? That's cool. That's the coolest part. It's like it's OG. I like anyone who has original shit. I think we can all agree that Ben has the worst, absolute worst branding of any team I've ever seen. I mean, it's a personal taste thing, but I'm a big fan of simple.
Baltimore trails by 9. Ball outside. Out left to the wing. No one near Williamson as he lets it go.
I mean, whatever makes your pee-pee hard, I say, is what you go for.
And Bobby Portis, an interesting talent. He can play back to the basket. He can play one dribble away. And as a stretch 5, if they play small, he's able to knock down 3.
Jacksonville leading
a word?
by 9. Irving with a
You're gonna get that offer for sure.
That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Did you do any more practice coding problems?
Got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter.
I honestly wouldn't worry about it too much, bro.
Right side Davis.
Because it's an entry-level position, right? So
pushing it up Jacksonville again in transition.
the harder technical ones are like the mid and senior level ones where they actually ask you to explain how you would implement something with real-world tools and stuff that you just, you know, if you've not done it before, it's hard to do. But
well, we know Bobby Portis, Brent, has bounced around
exactly.
Teams, but as
it's just a bullshit test, and you're not a bullshitter, so you'll be fine. And if you get stuck, you just say, here's what my thought process was. You know, I thought about this solution, it doesn't work for this reason. I thought about this solution, it doesn't work for this reason. Do you have any hints, you know? And most reasonable people will be happy that you put it that way.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Baltimore moving that ball around.
Oh, dude, that is not important because you're not using a computer usually, so no one holds it against you.
Again, the miss by Baltimore. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Jacksonville. Outside Irving.
Yeah. So in ours we have one. The first one is you know, we care a little bit about syntax. It's like a really, really easy problem where it's like a function, then you want to pass in some objects or some kind of list or, you know, a map or something, and then loop through it. That's all you have to do. So we're kind of looking at syntax, like, okay, if you can make an array or an object, and if you can loop. And then the harder ones where it's more like brain twisters or whatever, like those are just verbal, just like pseudocode, like how would you solve this?
Here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him.
Because the meat of what we're trying to find out is what is your thought process, right? I don't really care about compiling it. Because
Floats it up for Wood.
Most folks, if they can figure out the pseudocode of it, given enough time on Stack Overflow, can figure out the syntax or what they're thinking about.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Wagner. His three-pointers off the mark. And Jacksonville with possession. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. The kick outside to Butler. 5 on the clock. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Defensive.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
Second personal foul.
And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
Pass the ball. Wood sets a screen. The three. Baltimore with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Stolen by Ball. By himself. And slam dunk by Butler.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there, just able to stay long.
What'd I tell you, Terry?
Van Vliet looking around.
Blocking foul called. Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. First team foul. In for Baltimore.
Imagine that, it's lockdown D.
Van Vliet outside. And just miss after miss right now.
2 minutes.
Jacksonville leading by 21. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Ooh.
Van Vliet.
Mismatch.
It doesn't go for him. Walker with some nice D.
Terry's got numbers. Terry's got numbers.
Hey. Able to keep pace, but trust him enough. Keep going to him. See if he can find it.
Second team foul.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Jacksonville.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Pass to Brunson. Inside. Oubre with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
Assisted by a well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Van Vliet wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 13.
Yeah, you would think a coach might
green that bitch too.
Defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now he's just lighting him up.
That meter's kind of smart. I might need to turn that shit off. Shot meter.
Might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry.
Talking about your opponent there, sir. Calm down. Attack dog.
Campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge.
Oh, I said that shot meter.
Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
That's why you knew I was talking about meters, Captain.
Good by Walker. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Taken away by Anthony.
Oh yeah.
Kick out to Walker.
Very on brand.
8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Oh, it says Jax too.
And he gets the whistle.
That's the name of the stripper.
That one goes on Wood.
Outstanding job by AD to get close to the basket, get the ball in great position, and force the defense to resort to fouling.
So both teams making some changes here. 27 seconds.
So the Jesters will climb to 3 and 4 and be 1 win away from tying their record up with the Anaheim Plex Labs.
Anthony, no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
In for Jacksonville, Portis.
Nice shot, Parker.
Rejected by Walker. And so it's Jacksonville with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hashtag juggle them balls trending.
Today, we get going in quarter number 4. And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Baltimore ball.
Paul with the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been
shooter.
off the charts.
And out of bounds as Baltimore gains possession.
Into the lineup for Baltimore, Gary Trent.
He doesn't have any. Save you the time.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Baltimore. Shoots it up. Quick shot there.
He used to be kind of
Guys, some great
shifty.
passing from him.
Not a dribble god, but capable, you know.
These
days he's a spot up. He's old.
Here's Diallo. Again, the miss by Baltimore. Here's Walker. Nice move. And Aldridge slams it in.
See how I'm like, so this is closer to real basketball, Parker, this mode. See how much more important 2s are?
That helped to keep that possession alive, and then he finished it off.
3s are very like opportunistic, you know. You don't just force it every time.
Baltimore moving that ball around. No one
Like the guards can score inside and get boards a little bit, right? More complete players.
To the paint. Here's Aldridge.
Not every single guard has half-bullet passing.
Aggressive mindset.
Some of them, especially the ones that are better finishers, like can hardly dribble.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Fultz. No good from outside.
I like regular basketball though. That's why it's a nice, fun change of pace.
White's got his first 2 points of the
Knowing
night.
your guys' strengths and weaknesses, which I'm sure you're starting to learn now with your team.
He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
None. You got guys though, because you got Kyrie and Lonzo can bomb it, and pretty much everyone on your team can finish. Maybe not all dunk, but they can finish.
Since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions.
Probably 90 plus layup, right?
Last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Yeah.
Baltimore with the ball.
It's about shot choice, you know? Like,
And here
you
is
can
Tate.
tell early if you can make the layup. And with that high of layup, it means you can try more advanced layups.
Over Martin.
You know, you can do
Nice
reverses
follow
and shit.
through on the fadeaway. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Bagley. An easy 2 points on the
Post up, big man,
Bagley's
fundamentals.
got his first 2 points.
They're getting on a roll inside.
I've been getting Matisse Thybulle more run, Parker. He's like my worst overall player, but he has 96 perimeter D and 98 steal.
Concentration on D.
But he's like literally that's the only stats he has.
For 3, Van
You know?
Vliet. That shot is off.
Every now and then, like, so the defenses don't guard him on the three-point line because, you know, they're like built in to know he can't shoot. And at least twice a game I pass it to him for the catch and shoot that's like a red air ball.
Traps in the tray.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Yeah, I think he might be coming in with my second unit more often. The guy I had before was the opposite of him. He had like A+ 3-point and nothing else. But I can't shoot with him anyway. So, just gonna put in Thibault.
Are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last.
Oh, diving.
And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Here's Van Vliet.
Oh, Parker with the bait attempt. Didn't work.
And it's Walker penetrating. Count that one.
Off interceptor.
You see the speed on display. Walker using it well whenever he gets into traffic.
Yo, since Jimmy B's getting old, trade for Thibault.
Here's Tate.
He's 22.
Misses the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Yeah.
Control.
He's 22.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone.
Plenty of room to work on his jumper the next couple years.
Baltimore on offense.
He has like 20-something defensive badges too, which is pretty sick.
And Paul with the block. And they're able to recover.
Like 2 finishing, 0-0, 24 or something.
Harrell. Pass to Wagner. Van Vliet outside. Just 5 on the clock.
And his archetype is perimeter lockdown, be advised.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing.
Did you look at any of your archetypes? Do you have any cool ones?
And this will go in the record books as a doubting win for Jacksonville.
I've got a 2-way inside the arc scorer and a shooter. Shooter's definitely the coolest. It's that guy that just lost his bench spot to Thibault.
We'll soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
Where's the backcourt ref?
And this one will go down as win number 3. And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions.
I think we definitely need to ban black and white courts, by the way.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly.
Played at the Orioles stadium, and inside the 3-point was black, and my players had black jerseys.
On the wing.
And they were just like fucking night walkers. Couldn't see any of them.
Crosses over. And slam dunk by Butler.
If Ball was on my team, he would have disappeared completely onto the court.
And don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going.
Oh, Parker's
here.
fucking pro-am transition catch and shoots that are like nowhere near going and crack me up. It's like a slow-ass pass, terrible gather, horrid, like ugly-looking jumper, and contested every time. But like the moment the pass leaves your hands, though, it looks like a great play every time. But everything after that is bad. G. Terry.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home.
This turnovers got you. They got me too, bro. He whooped my ass too. Who did Terry beat? Who'd you beat, bro?